Hello and welcome to Inside Sport podcast. Indian women's cricket team created history by lifting their first ever ODI World Cup. So today we'll be talking about our women in blue. So after losing two finals, first in 2005 and then in 2017, Indian women's cricket team has finally won that World Cup. So what do you have to say about India's victory? Like how do you feel about it?
I feel great. I mean, it's a historic moment. Um, I think we have waited almost 20 years after losing to Australia in 2005 finals and to England in 2017. So it was just so nice. Like every time we were so close and we were not getting it. So it felt like somebody is, picking up the sharp pin and piercing to your heart. So and yesterday when finally we got it, it felt amazing. I mean, we had
Yeah,
given the good jawab. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and it's like 2017 में we were like this much close कि
Yeah, very
38
close.
runs, some 38 some odd runs हमको चाहिए था against England and still we lost from that stage. तो इतने वर्ल्ड कप टाइटल के इतने पास आके उस टाइटल को ना जीत पाना इज लाइक समथिंग वेरी हार्ट ब्रेकिंग. एंड आई थिंक ये हरमनप्रीत कौर से ज्यादा बेटर तो कोई उसको एक्सप्रेस कर भी नहीं पाएगा बिकॉज उन्होंने अपने कई इंटरव्यूज में बोला है कि इतनी बार हार गए हैं, इतनी बार हार का स्वाद चख लिया है कि अब जीत के कैसा लगता है वो भी एक बार देखना है. तो कल का
And
फाइनल
everyone
वाज
was
लाइक
talking about
दैट.
the Australians. Yeah, and everybody was talking about the Australians. And in an interview, she also said, कि, हम हरा सकते हैं. In like we can defeat any team we feel like. So they looked so confident this time. Yes, we had lost few games after winning the two matches at the start of the tournament. But then later we lost three matches, but we had prominent players as well. Like Pratika, Deepti, Shafali, Smriti, Harman, so many. And we looked fine and it was great. I mean, because of their individual contributions, we came this far and we finally have the cup in our hands and it feels so amazing. And so, yeah, I mean, it was very nice.
Yeah, and like you said about losing those three matches, India's journey in this World Cup edition has been like no less than a roller coaster. Like starting में we lost that match, हमारे कंट्रोल में था वो मैच against South Africa at Visakhapatnam, but then Nadine de Klerk took it out of our hands. Australia के against we weren't that much, dominating, so it was a easy win for them. But then England के again when we lost by just 4 runs, क्योंकि वो मैच हारने वाला था भी नहीं. बट आफ्टर दैट सेटबैक जो इंडिया ने कम बैक किया है एंड स्पेशली अगेंस्ट ऑस्ट्रेलिया इन द सेमीफाइनल जहां पे इतना बड़ा टोटल ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने बनाया था कि सारे फैंस मतलब 80% उम्मीद तो वहीं खो दिया थे कि नहीं अब इतना बड़ा टोटल इन अ सेमीफाइनल चेस करना इज
But
ऑलमोस्ट.
Jamie, we had Jamie. So,
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
So our youngsters have been phenomenal in this World Cup, whether it is Pratika Rawal, Radha Yadav, Jemima Rodriguez, Amanjot Kaur, because I think she is an out of syllabus player for every particular team in this World Cup. The way she has played, whether it is fielding, batting, bowling, whatever. So I think India's journey in this World Cup has been pretty like Bollywood coded.
Yeah, Bollywood Korean, like a movie where you see a movie and there are ups and downs, and at the end you get a sweet ending, and people come out of the halls, with smiling faces, everybody's happy and all. So I think that actually happened, and it's no more like it's nothing even like it's more than a movie, you can say.
Yeah. And talking about our youngsters, of course, they shined bright. We'll talk about Pratika Rawal because unfortunately she got injured and she couldn't play the semi-final and finals. But at a very young age, she performed brilliantly in almost every particular match. In 6 innings, she scored 300 plus runs and one century and
She
one
was
half century. That's really
a
amazing.
scorer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She was the second highest run scorer because she injured herself before the semi-finals. So yeah, I mean that's fate. I mean it happens. It's a part and parcel of the thing. But she actually deserved how much she deserved the win. She actually wanted ki मैंने इतना किया फिर भी something happened which is like very unfortunate. But I'm still not in the score. I mean not in the playing 11, right? I'm not living the moment in the field with them. So I think it's very sad, but then she actually deserves, I mean, equal appreciation as the other players as well. So
Yes, completely. Because the way she batted, it never looked like she's not that much experienced. She dominated and she defended. She actually played quite smart cricket. So I think Pratika Rawal, she truly deserves all the appraisal
like
by the entire
and stood
nation.
like and she stood like a wall against those frightening teams. अरे ये तो Australia है, ये तो England है. She never
Yeah.
showed it. Never when she was batting also. That I mean that thing did not come, in her batting. So she looked
Okay.
flawless. She batted flawlessly. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So coming back to our finals victory, which was like a completely nail-biting match. So what, according to you, do you think was the turning point of the match in the finals?
There are so many moments. Like first thing that I would mention is the first when Renuka took Tanvi Ritz's wicket in the power play. Like later, I think in the 10th over and starting से we were like wicket चाहिए नहीं मिल रहे थे. The pressure भी बहुत था. But
That
the
run
first
out
wicket.
from Amanjot Kaur, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. So yes. So when the first wicket gone down, and in the Indian team actually got motivated a lot, motivation from them, and after that wicket only slowly everything like the game was coming in control.
Came into place, yeah.
And yeah, and the big fish which Deepti got. Deepti was phenomenal yesterday. Took 5 wickets,
Ah,
phenomenally played well. But then yeah, that was one moment where the Indian team got the motivation कि हम कर सकते हैं. फिर तो एक के बाद एक wickets गिरते गए. फिर we were enjoying. We were actually we knew that we can do this time. But later, I think after 40 overs when Deepti took the big fish, Laura's wicket,
yeah.
that was like at that time I was like हाँ ये तो अब हम जीत जाएंगे. And तभी सब पटाखे या फिर लोग फोड़ने भी लग गए थे. So it was very nice,
Yeah,
very nice.
it's like I think the turning point was also when Harmanpreet Kaur got Shefali Verma to bowl, because no one would have saw that coming.
That one.
And
Um,
even I don't think so. I think Harmanpreet Kaur said it in the post-match presentation that she was standing over there, Shefali, while fielding, and I just looked at her and I thought that it's her day. She's been having an amazing day, so let's try it out, because wicket तब मिल नहीं रहे थे इंडिया को. Shefali Verma stepped in, and on her second ball, she took that wicket. So I think that pushed South Africa in a, you know, okay, unexpected end, that, okay, what just happened? And then in a second over, again, she took another wicket.
and she,
So that, I think that broke the momentum of the South African batters, because I think Laura and there was LB Sue something. She they both were having a great partnership, and when that partnership broke, I think that's when India got that confidence, because then the crowd again started chanting and cheering for our players. So I think the first one was that, and I think the second one was obvious, like you mentioned, Amanjot Kaur's that brilliant catch. Because first, second, and then third time she took that catch, and my like, I think every particular Indian fan's heart was in their mouth. Ki, okay, please take that catch, because
I think that
like
catch was similar to
Surya
Hardik Pandya taking that no Hardik Pandya bowling to David Miller and Surya Kumar taking the catch. So yeah,
yeah.
so I just felt like somewhat somewhere close to that particular incident from that T20 World Cup 2024 match. So it was really nice. So just
Yes,
clicked at
right.
that.
And plus, Laura being the stunning player that she was playing at 101 not out. And like it happened in the semi-finals, Jemima stood tall and strong at the other end. So that even when the
Right.
tail enders or when the lower order batters came, they had that confidence कि okay, एक side Jemima संभाल रही है, दूसरी side हम थोड़ा बहुत संभाल लेंगे. So I think when Laura got out, that's where India pushed them to the deep end.
Yeah.
कि okay, because इतने runs दो बैटर्स जो अभी अभी ग्राउंड पे आए हैं उनके लिए बनाना is like very difficult. So I think yes, that's the point where India sealed the World Cup. To be very honest,
Yeah.
even though Nadine de Klerk
That's
was there, yeah, even though Nadine de Klerk
what
was there, but I think that was huge for her as well. That too in such pressurized situation where you have 8 wickets
And
down.
there were Indian fans who were actually appreciating Laura as well. Laura's batting and the score she made it was really nice. And that too in a
It
World Cup
really was.
final, that pressure, so much pressure in that match and everything. So it just it shows how like I we the entire World Cup is happening in DY Patil Mumbai. Obviously Indian fans were there. We will be supporting our Indian side only. But then that was a very good thing which I actually saw that Indian fans were also cheering for Laura's innings. So it was really nice, really nice,
Yeah,
and they were
completely.
chanting, chanting slogans also. So it was really
She
nice.
deserves all that praise because scoring 169 and then 101 order in the final is commendable. Okay, so coming back to this final moments, what was your favorite moment from this World Cup final? I know there must be a lot, but what were yours?
I think after winning the World Cup, after winning, when the Indian players went went running to the Indian, I'm sorry, South African players and they hugged. And that moment, it actually came out of a place where they were actually feeling that compassion. What else? Like that thing that I actually understand what you are going through because even South Africa is fighting for their first title as well. So it was you know
Yeah,
India as
true.
well as South
Hmm.
and India had been in that position, पहले भी 2 बार and इन लोग को पता है कि क्या होता है या नहीं. So when they hugged and that was such a sweet moment. Like
Yeah,
it's such a yeah they celebrated of course, but then after that they did this, so it was very nice. And second is when Julan Goswami, Mithali Raj, and Anju Chopra were holding the cup. It was like a shared win, which I couldn't do. You did it, so it's like it's your win as much as it is mine. So
yeah.
I think, and we were
Everyone's dream
crying, and
was
it
like
was such
fulfilled.
yeah, it was such an emotional moment. It was
True.
really, really nice, very nice.
I think my favorite moment, I obviously there are lots, but the first one would be Harmanpreet Kaur taking that final catch. And it's like,
Oh
you
yes,
know,
yes, right, right.
history, coming life comes a full circle. So Harmanpreet Kaur से ज़्यादा, I think heartbreaks, I think शायद ही अभी करंट इंडियन टीम में किसी ने देखा हो, because she even said it कि एक बार तो जीतना है. एंड जब वो फाइनल एंड पूरे मैच में हमने देखा दैट शी वाज लाइक चांटिंग समथिंग एंड प्रेइंग कॉन्टिन्यूसली. सो उनका कैच पकड़ते ही इंडिया का जीतना इज लाइक दैट ओके, मतलब कैच किसी के भी हाथ में जा सकता था बट उनके ही हाथ में गया एंड शी टुक दैट कैच. सो इट वाज लाइक a really heartwarming moment to see her happy and the entire
I
team, of
still have
course.
the catch, no? It was such
Yeah.
a
And the other one would be Shefali Verma's second wicket because can we imagine एक हफ्ते पहले या 10 दिन पहले तक एक प्लेयर टीम में सिलेक्ट ही नहीं हुआ था, दैट टू इन अ वर्ल्ड कप स्क्वाड. But then a in-form player got injured and she got out and उनके replacement में शिफाली को बुलाया गया with no practice sessions, no mental preparation, nothing. Semi-finals में she got out although she was in good
last
touch,
moment.
but then
हो
finals
जाती
में
है तो
Yeah, but then finals में 87, and that too it was an aggressive score. She was dominating, and then two wickets were, and I don't think so anyone would have expected that. So I think these two were
That
my
only
favorite
defines the
moments.
quality of how good a player is. Like
Yeah,
she's just phenomenal. She's too good. And without any preparation कि चलो अभी जाओ जाके खेलो और भाई ये तो मतलब काफी ज्यादा वो है मतलब and that you're hitting 87. I mean that's too good.
yeah. Okay. So, ending it up on a happy note because India won, of course, and it was a complete team effort from the entire team, whether it is batters, bowlers, or when it comes to fielding. We fielded well in the finals. Youngster, I think our future looks pretty much good, and
Pretty
like
good.
future is in good
Yeah.
hands. Yeah.
And this win
So
is just not a win. It's not a simple win. It feels very personal also. And every girl in India now will have a comeback answer to all the criticism maybe they faced while even not
yeah,
playing professionally. Professional भूल जाओ. स्कूल कॉलेजेस में भी जब हम लोग ऐसे खेलते थे तब ऐसे देयर वर पीपल नो दैट दे यूज्ड टू से कि अच्छा तुमको बैट पकड़ना आता है ये वो
uh,
सो नाउ आई थिंक these girls will have an answer. So,
yes, I think yeah.
and oh,
Yeah, you are right. Because I think more than winning this World Cup, वो तो achievement है ही, it is legendary. But जो women's cricket यहाँ था, I think इस जीत के बाद it will be like reaching sky high because of all the recognition that they deserve and they should be getting all that. And I just read somewhere that they said go back to the kitchen. So our
yeah.
women in blue cooked.
Now the
So
cook has
they
to go
did.
back to the kitchen.
So they cooked. Okay. Okay, guys. So thank you for watching and do let us know in the comments what was your favorite moment and how do you feel about this World Cup victory. Thank you.